Hello everybody, Xander here, and today we're back with another book review. Yet another late one, as I've been late with some of these reviews, as usual. This is, May, even though it's June right now, but no matter, we are actually getting through that, and as usual. So, we've got Vinland Saga Book 9 by Makoto Yukimura, continuing the Vinland Saga series, which we have been reviewing since Book 7, so no reviews from then because I haven't been doing singular reviews yet until now. Oh well. So last we left off, Thorfinn and the gang have been trying to go to Greece to basically start Vinland, make a land of peace, and they hit a little snag as they meet a very skilled archer named Hild, who has some beef with Thorfinn, and that's kind of, well, technically it's not a spoiler because this is the plot of this, but yeah, spoilers are kind of weird when you're reviewing manga, like something that's continuing, and the plot of each book or volume kind of gives off spoilers for the last one. But yeah, so like all the other books, there's a lot of moral dilemmas involved and overall talks of life and how different people think, and it's pretty cool as ever to have that in a story like this, and while still having some epic war stuff and all that. And yeah, that's all I can say spoiler wise, because we're going to get into spoiler stuff later for more detailed discussion. So for those not wanting that and just want my opinion, I also like this. It's a little hard to have like very different opinions for all of these different books, because Vinland is just so good, and it's hard to decide if one is really better or worse than the last one. I'd say this is better than Book 8, just because there's more stuff happening. It's not just set up, but that is kind of what it is. It's set up for the rest of the arc. So I would say I do like this one a little more than the last one, just because more happens. So in terms of a rating, I'll give this Book 9. Hopefully I haven't saying Book 8 every now and then. I'll give Vinland Saga Book 9 an 8 out of 10. I think that's pretty good for what this is. It's not like some of the 9 out of 10s that I might give some of the other great ones, but it is really good. So we're gonna get into spoilers, so if you don't want that, you feel free to leave, but maybe like the video to help with the engagement, not just watching it, which I do appreciate though. So like I said, Hild has some issues with Thorfinn. Last we checked at the very end of Book 8. Turns out that Thorfinn killed Hild's family back when he was, a much more angry, vengeful young man. And she's, not only wanting to kill him, but she's also revealed that she poisoned the stew that she fed everyone, and that she will give him the antidote once, once Thorfinn is dead. And also when he, follows her into the forest alone to be hunted. And that's what she basically does. Thorfinn goes into the forest and is hunted by her and her crossbow. And Einar is trying to kind of figure out how to help him out without, messing everything up. And then there's also discussion from the whole gang about if she actually poisoned the stew and, all of that. And Bug Eyes is kind of being the funny coward of the group, kind of like in the last couple of books. So that's fun. In between this little hunt with Thorfinn and Hild, we get flashbacks from Hild of how her family died, and Thorfinn basically giving this really harsh talk to her and trying to get her to leave while she still can. She kind of does, but in the process tumbles down a cliff, hitting her eye, which is the reason she's got the kind of scar and red eye. Eventually she's found by a master hunter and trained in the ways of the hunt, and eventually she crafts her own crossbow because when she was with her family we saw that she helped out making different machines of that sort of era, the 11th century, which I think was really cool because I sometimes underestimate technology of time periods like this, but I forget that stuff like crossbows were made at that point, which is kind of a complicated mechanism even for that, but it's just really cool. So eventually Hild catches up with Thorfinn, puts 2 bolts in his legs and almost kills him, but Einar gets in the way, and there's this whole Hild trying to get him off, threatening him, but it doesn't really work, and everyone's just trying to diffuse the situation, but it's getting worse. And she throws the antidote in the air and has it crashes and breaks. But no surprise that was fake. And Thorfinn is also pleading with her to spare him, not because he's just afraid for his life, but because he wants to build Vinland. She doesn't believe him, obviously, but Einar convinces her, and she gives him until he can successfully build Vinland, for when she will then kill him. And that kind of works. So they come to that agreement, and she tags along with them for the rest of their journey, where let me think. I think they go to sorry if it's taking a second, because thankfully they usually put locations in some of the scenes, but after that we see Thorkel again, who's basically just wrestling a bear, as you can see here. It's first panels I've shown you in a bit. Sorry about that. He's fighting a bear because he is tired of the peacefulness of the lands. Canute has brought peace to I think it's England or Denmark, and Thorkel is depressed by that because he likes fighting, he likes war, so he's fighting bears, but he's still disappointed anyway. But then we got Floki, who kind of wants him to come back, as Floki's, planning something, as he always is. And yeah, we're in Denmark. I actually found one of the pages. And Denmark is also where Thorfinn and the others are. And Leaf and Bug Eyes are basically teaching them how to basically sell stuff, because they need to get money and resources for Vinland. They start that at first, but some of the old gang related to Thorkel and Askeladd, show up and try to find Thorfinn. After a bit, Thorfinn reveals himself, just so there's no trouble. And he eventually meets up with Thorkel and Floki. Yep, man, I'm trying to remember names and all of that. So they hang out a bit, talk. They try to convince Thorfinn to join them, but obviously that doesn't work out. Though Floki is surprised to see Thorfinn, because it wasn't actually his idea. Just realized. So yeah, that wasn't his idea. Try to convince him. Says no. They leave, and they're being followed by their ships, and Thorfinn decides to sort of split on a nearby island with Hild to get the guys off of everyone else's backs. So they do that, but because of that, Floki's men start attacking nearby villagers, so Thorfinn steps in and berates them a bit, and then fights them, but at the same time doesn't fight them, as he kind of mostly dodges their attacks. And Hild helps out with the crossbow without, killing them. Then a couple of the guys in this armed force sent there kill the rest of the guys and reveal themselves to be working for this guy named Captain Vane. I think that's his name. These guys named Eskil and Raj. And they want Thorfinn's help, but Thorfinn's, kind of pissed about everything that literally just happened. And while he's berating them, a little girl gives Thorfinn a necklace for thanks, but, everyone is afraid of him, even though he, just saved them. But medieval times is kind of weird, or I don't know if this is medieval times, but you get what I mean. And then the two guys give Thorfinn a talk about being a wolf in sheep's clothing, and that's kind of where book 9 ends. Very cool. Interested in seeing where book 10 leads, but hey, I've got book 10 already, so we'll read that at some point. And I find it pretty cool that there's a bonus page that gives a diagram of Hild's crossbow. That's actually pretty cool. I like the detail Yukimura puts into his manga. And that was book 9. That was pretty cool. I didn't show too much in terms of panels this time around, but oh well, you get the idea. The manga art is incredible. Characters are really good, and Yukimura just makes a really good story. That's all I have to say. Gave my rating before, 8 out of 10. And that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this review. Again, sorry for the lateness of it all. Eventually I will be done with all the other books I was reading for May. We'll finally get into June soon. If you like this video, please like it. Maybe even subscribe if you liked what you saw enough. Check out some of my other book reviews and other content. I review movies as well. And see you guys next time. So take care.